Hello, everyone. Woo, 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 woo. So happy to have you here. Woo. I'm always divinely guided. So we're going to see what the show's about today. Woo, 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 woo. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. Can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story, and the series of Tying the Knot with episode 75, and you got this. Yeah. The reason why I do go live on this show is I do believe that we have all been misled and misguided by our emotional selves. What do I mean by that? That I believe that we're operating from this lower vibrational frequency, from fear, doubt, insecurity, less than, not whole, not complete, that we got to prove ourselves out there to the world somewhere. We got to prove that we're lovable. We got to prove something about ourselves to even be accepted. When that actually takes our breath away, takes our momentum away, takes our strength away. If we're actually going to operate from this higher vibrational way, we'd be operating from joy, laughter, play, love and above, exciting ways, peace, harmony, passion, desire, baby. Come on, let's get the show rolling. You have to intro to the theme, then commercials, then collective readings, and then personal. Yeah, I do it all that. Gotta do it all. And you got this, what do you got? You got this, meaning that we can be in tune with our emotional selves to know when we are going into that lower vibrational frequency. And it takes just a mindset to change that vibrational frequency up around to this higher vibrational one. We are so stuck in that lower vibrational frequency of fear or doubt, or we got to prove ourselves out there into the world somehow, that we keep getting tripped up. We keep not making that movement, that power movement that could actually make a change in your life, something that can actually bring your life into this more beautiful, well-rounded being. We stay stuck in this lack or less than, not whole, not complete, this doubt, insecurity, this energy of fear. I don't know if I should even put my shoes on today. I think I'm just going to stay in bed. When if we were actually operating from trust and love and above trust means that you have this idea and you're going to go ahead and get those shoes on and you're going to make that forward movement and you're going to go towards what it is that whatever that idea was, no matter where that idea is going to take you, you're going to take momentum, you're going to take movement, you're going to to go ahead and Scooty-Doo, Scooty-Doo, you're going to get going in life. It's like putting the fuel into your gas tank every morning when you get up, is to trust that your ideas are worthy, to trust that the whatever area of your life that you would like to go forward in is worth your time, worth your energy, worth your investment. Let's change that internal story around to this higher vibrational story, this one that actually gives us strength, that gives us momentum, that gives us that laughter, that gives us that play. Let's begin to trust in ourselves. Instead of looking out there for somebody else's approval, to see if it's okay if we make this move or make that step or do something this way. Why don't we give ourselves that own approval to do something worthy, something that makes us feel valuable, something that makes us feel like that we can get lost in time doing the things that we're doing. Because what we're doing, we're enjoying the process. We're enjoying what we're investing our time into. You can do this. It is as simple as changing the brain waves, the thought process around to this higher vibrational frequency, to a positive thought, to one that supports you, to one that gives you momentum. If you're thinking thoughts that are bringing you down and bringing you under, you do have the ability to change that thought process around, because the mind is the most powerful tool that each and every one of us have. It is a mindset to flip your story around to this better story. There are actually, for those that seem to struggle and seem to think that they have to stay in that lower vibrational frequency, have doubt and fear and insecurity. I get it. I mean, we've been doing it for generations. We've actually been taught this. But if we were actually need help, there are coaches out there like myself that do this kind of work that you guys could say, hey, I'm going to invest into me by hiring myself a coach to help me retrain my mindset, to get me going into this higher vibrational frequency. So I'm not constantly so emotional about everything. But I do want you guys to utilize your emotional self as your guideline. Your emotional self is leading you and guiding you. So when we start getting emotional, to allow that dip to be our awakening moment. Let that dip go. Ooh, yeah, I noticed I'm starting to go downhill. Ooh, and we can look at it like a cartoon. Yeah, look at it like a cartoon. Look at it like a game. Like, ooh, I'm going down the hill. Oh my goodness, I don't want to hit bottom rock. I don't want to hit rock bottom. And what Miss Gypsy say, all I got to do is change my thought process around. And my thought doesn't want to change it around. What in the world am I going to do? Get a pen and paper out and just, start thinking and start writing it out. I'm going downhill. I'm sliding. What do I need to do to change this thought around? What can I think about that's a higher vibrational frequency? What's going to bring me into laughter? What's going to bring me into play? And then I'm going to take my pen and scribble around, because it gets the energy out. It releases, it changes it. It changes it around to a better frequency. Inspirational vitamins. Yeah, that's why you come on this channel, right? And another thing you guys can always do, is turn on my channel. I mean, I know I'm live now, but when I'm not live, I have over 100 videos. I know I have a lot more but I have over 100 videos that are from your hidden love story that you guys can go and listen to get that vibe at the moment that I'm not here. Get that vibe that you need while I'm away from the live camera. Camera. I meant the camera. The camel's got the hump on the back. But to be on the just be utilizing the resources that you guys do have. because it does take that. Yeah, vitamin D. How about vitamin V for good vibration? Yeah. And inspirational vitamins through some coconuts at some people. Yeah. You're so funny. That's my chat going on for those that are listening that are not here live and seeing what the chat's going on behind the scenes. But, they're big jokesters back there talking about the inspiration. Yeah, let's get that vitamin of inspiration going. And that's what this channel is. This channel gives you inspiration on a regular basis. When I'm actually feeling in a lower vibrational way, I go to my channel, I go to my playlist, I go to either the Tying the Knot playlist or Your Hidden Love Story playlist, and I definitely just put it in my ears and let myself listen to it. And it does change my vibration around right away. And you guys know I did write a book last year. Yeah. It is on Amazon as an e-copy and a hard copy. I took this course, Book to Fortune with Arfine Kine, and within that course, within a 6-week period, I have my book written and published. Yeah. And I have a commercial that I made that didn't have nothing to do with them. That had something to do with me, because I took my inspirational self and went ahead and allowed it to be applied out there into the world to recreate something. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Toet the poet, yeah, and an author, yeah. I became a poet when I was younger, when I realized that my name Toet rhymed with poet, yeah, and that's when I started writing some poetry. So there's another story behind that, because I had a lot of poetry written, but in my lifetime it got lost. But I know how to rewrite it. Well, it may not be the same, but it still will be unique, uniquely mine. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Now, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I look a little younger than I looked back then. I think why I may be getting older in age, but I'm actually getting more youth going. What do you think? Maybe I'm just getting more used to being live on the camera. I don't know. I think I look really good. What do you think? Yeah, because I got this. Yeah. Oh, look at everybody sending me the heart. Yeah. Look at we got 12 spots left. We already 10 spots taken. Cool. Look at that. Miss Gypsy, is the book available at a fair price still on Amazon? The e-copy is $3.33, and I know if you guys have that I don't know, there's some kind of program that you buy through Amazon or something, you get it that way, it's free. And then the book, I think, is the book's like $14.99 if you don't have Amazon Prime or something, but if you do have Amazon Prime, I think it's just $3.33 then. So yeah, it's pretty. I don't know. We were talking, Pamela and I were just talking before the show. She'll be here. She must have got distracted or something, but she'll be here. I'm certain she'll show up. Or she forgot what day of the week it was. She's been helping me and Naya protect our own energy, shield our own energy. She's, helping. She's doing some work. She does some Reiki work and It's not really Reiki, it's something else, but she knows how to work from a distance, and she's got some other people that are helping protect my energy and my dog's energy, so we're not getting any of that negative energy. Divine intervention in her life. Yeah, getting some divine intervention going, so Miss Gypsy can keep her vibes on a high vibe by not just flipping her script around, but flipping her emotional energetical field around, so those ones that are out there that are jealous because of where she's going or what she's doing, that stuff doesn't hit her just because they don't know how to do it. That's not my problem. They got their own lives to live. They got their own journey to go. Come on, baby. Come on, you guys. I'm just here to wake you all up. Yeah. So let's see. I want you guys to, this one's for my divine masculine. Uncover your mask. It's safe to be you. No, this is for all of you guys. It's okay for us to take our mask off. We don't have to pretend to be something that we're not. We don't have to pretend to be that that we're not in love with that soul out there. We can allow that to shine. It is safe for us truly to take the mask off. Well, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, says, or does. What matters is what you think. What matters is what you do. Yeah. Anything. You can be anything. You can do it all. Just free yourself and let yourself fly. Making sure we're not allowing fear or doubt or insecurity to be in the middle of that lower vibrational story. To not let it be in the middle of your higher vibrational story. Don't let fear and doubt conquer. When we want to conquer it, with our joyful self, our playful self, our exciting self, our passionate self. And know that laughter is the best medicine. I mean, if we can laugh about the stuff that's going on behind the scene, the fear and the doubt and the insecurity, and when that emotional self gets in and you start going downhill and start laughing about it. When you start laughing about it, because you all of a sudden got this cartoon effect, like, "Ooh, here I go again. Miss Gypsy told me to pay attention to this. Oh, my emotional self is going downhill." That to bring the laughter in, to bring the joy in, because laughter shifts things around, it changes things around, it does change it around to this higher vibrational frequency. It's important for you to take a leap of faith and trust in yourself, to invest in yourself. It's okay. It's okay to invest in yourself. It's okay to take that leap of faith. I tell you, like, one of the times, this was 4 or 5, probably about 5 years ago, I actually got my own coaching, but I didn't have any idea. When I heard someone online and I go, "Oh, I need that person, I want that person to coach me." When I got a hold of them, I was like, I was shocked about how much the money it was. It was like $6,000 or something like that. And I'm going, I have no idea how I'm going to come up with that. But I knew it was something I needed. I knew it was something I wanted. I knew it was something I wanted to do. And it was part of my wellness program. Within a week, I had won over $3,000. So I knew that money was to be applied there. So if there's something that you really want, all we have to do is attract it in there, and the universe is going to provide it for you. And live your love story today. My love story today. Let's tell you about my love story today. My love story today was, I went out for a very short time today. I'm at the coffee shop, and now I pull out of the coffee shop, and there's this mother with these 2 kids that are pulled out in front of me, so I had to slow down, and their windows are down, and the kids in the back of the car goes, "I love her car!" And so I'm waving like the fairy tale princess, because it raised my vibes up right away that they're telling me they love my car. So, and then the next place I go to get my car washed, right? And when I get my car washed, and then I get in my... I'm starting to vacuum my car, or I'm starting to dry my windows off. And one of the attendants there, one time I left him a good compliment, but this attendant, he brought me a footstool so I could get to the top of the car to dry off my window on top, because I have this big old sunroof. And then he told me I didn't have to move the step stool when I was done. He would come over and get it and move it over. And then when I was vacuuming, I was having a hard time getting the hose back around. He goes, no, I got it. And the lady next to me, she stopped, and from her doing her car, and she goes, I just love your car. It's so cool. So right there, I'm having my own hidden love story going out there in the life of how it's, this is me being in love with my life. This is, so I'm sharing with you guys how I'm creating my own love story, or the universe is creating it for me, right? And then, I've been telling you, I probably was out for less than an hour. The next place I go, I need to go to the store to get mayonnaise and dill relish and sweet relish, because I want to make some chicken salad. I have some chicken that's all cut up. I want to make chicken salad out of it, right? I walk in the door. I hadn't even taken 3 steps in the store. And the lady at the deli said to the other lady that's getting ready to walk out, she goes, next time you ought to try our chicken salad sandwich. And I'm just like, Divine is right there telling me I'm right on track, sharing that love, sharing that love story right back at me while I'm out there in the world to see the hidden love story going on in my own life. So that's what I'm talking about. Can you guys find how the universe is actually sharing this unique love into your life in this other way when we start looking at a different vision? That's my hidden love story going on. That's sharing every day. The Divine shares it with me every single day. It does something like that. Give me to that lucky number. All right, and so the card that I drew out of Love Your Inner Goddess was psychic, yeah. And it says, surrender. And to me, everything, like when I walked into the store and they're talking about the chicken salad sandwich, I'm like, are they psychic? I walked in the door and they know exactly what it is, right? It says, you're going to find the exact help that you need at the exact times that you need it. You have the ability to attract resources and even to create something out of apparently nothing. Don't put your focus or your faith in the material world as it's seemingly endlessly obstacles and difficulties. Direct your attention and your trust towards our all-powerful and unconditionally loving universe, which is your friend and your teacher. When you do this, you empower the universe to help you, and it really wants to, in this most amazing way. I say with the story I just shared with you without knowing what that said, it was just exactly that. The universe is helping me believe in my hidden love story in this most amazing way, right? So the spiritual guidance, psychic, godness of the soul, accomplished seemingly impossible task as a human being before she becomes a goddess. She reminds us that our human courage, intelligent willingness to go through the unknown and face our fears, even when the obstacles may seem impossible, it may seem like that's not even possible for us to succeed. She teaches us how to know when we must do something for ourselves and when we need to allow others with their different knowledges and skills to help us. She urges us not to be afraid of being vulnerable. She teaches us that feeling weak at times doesn't mean that you have no strength to succeed. We just need to be honest about how we feel while we choose to keep going and believe that somehow everything will work out. That's calling having faith. Psychics know that, just like the emerging butterfly, the biggest challenge in our lives are actually helping us to become what we were already destined to be. Sometimes we need to push from the universe to do what we need to do to fulfill our divine potential. It is safe to trust what is happening in your life, even when the way ahead intimidates you. Refuses to give up when things get to be difficult. Remember, goddess in training. Love will always find a way. And the little assignment it gives us Find some space where you can dance with your eyes closed without bumping into furniture. Play a piece of music that you would like to listen to at this time, and close your eyes, allowing yourself to move. Don't use your mind to tell your body which steps to take. Feel from your soul within. Trust that your soul is here to inspire your authentic self-expression. That's what I got. So how is that? You guys keep believing in your story. Keep believing in your hidden love story. Keep believing in yourself. Keep believing in the process that our emotional self is truly here leading us and guiding us. When we are actually sinking, it is important for us to realize that is divine speaking to us, saying, hey, this is something we need to clear up. This is something we need to take care of. And again, when you guys can't come live or are not live with me, you can re-listen to the content that I put out there, because it's so important to have something that a go-to. I would put it on a go-to playlist. I do on my own self when I just get to the point that I don't know what to do next, because my strength gets depleted too, is I go to my own content, because not to be egotistical about it, but because that's what gives me strength, because I'm channeling this information out to you. It's not like it's pre-scripted. It's not like I know when I go live exactly what I'm going to say, but I know the information that I'm sharing with you guys is coming from a higher vibrational way that is giving us strength, giving us courage, it's giving us energy, it's giving us love, it's giving us it gives us courage, we believe that we can rise up to our own destiny within this lifetime that we're living right here, right now, today. All right, everyone, I'm going to end this part of the show. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. It's just going to look like I'm ending the program, but I'm not. I'm just ending the first 30 minutes, and I'll be right back. want to thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life, and live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. All right, everyone. Let's see. All right. Let's see, collective reading. Let's see what's going on with the collective today. Yeah, my throat's been fine and everything, but it did start to feel a little tinkling while I'm doing the live, and I hear a lot of readers going through this. That's because we're being challenged. We are being challenged. Let's see what the beautiful cards had to say today for the collective out here. And go ahead and you guys keep your original numbers. I know. Sheila wasn't here for a while we were doing it our new way, so just keep your original numbers. And it doesn't really matter in the long run, because I normally call your name, but it's just an order. Anyhow, yeah, where's Paul? Where's Paul today? Yeah. This is about making sure that we're looking within. This is looking inside of ourselves, making sure we're taking care of ourselves, being in that hermit mode. I think we all need to make sure that we're going in to see where we're at, and especially when things start to get a little emotional, we need to make sure that we're checking in to see what that emotional self is. Alright, let's see what the cards want to say for the collective today. Oh, the cards are being a little challenging. Hold, let me go over here. Alright, let's see. Cards have to say. For the collective, when we take the time to go within and we're really nourishing ourselves, so that's where we actually, this is the Empress. The Empress nourishing herself. She's nourishing her mind, her body, her soul. She's taking care of everything that she needs, and where she's able to actually be able to take care of others because she took care of herself first. Just like when you're in the airplane, they tell you when the oxygen mask falls down, who you're supposed to take care of first? You're supposed to take care of yourself first. So, and when we take care of ourselves first, then we can help other people. Let's see, I have to pay attention to my Uber calls coming in, so I got one. Hopefully I get two. So I wonder why it's telling me I got something else. Hold on. No, I must have missed that one. Let's see here. All right. All right, let's see what's next. Yeah, and when we take care of ourselves, then this is because we've done the work. We've been taking the time. We do the work. We do the work to find out who we are as a person, so we can actually invest our time into things that we like doing. We can invest our energy into things that we don't like doing. This is the things that this is what actually gets us into that emotional state of being, that we need to make sure that we come clear with that we come okay with that, we come into union with it, that we learn that this emotional self is, when it shows up, that it feels like we're being stabbed in the back from our emotional self, that we look within to see what it's going to take for us to feel this vibrant soul, this loving being. What do we need to do? What do we need to look at so we can feel this wholeness within, so we can truly celebrate our lives? It is important for us to look at how these emotions have truly taken us under and have taken our breath away. By looking within to see what it takes for us to nourish our own soul. What do we truly need to do to release that story that took us under? It is about moving through the thought process, not allowing that lower vibrational story to stay stuck in the thought process, but giving it room for movement, to find that higher vibrational story, to bring a balance within, to bring a balance within ourselves. It is important for us to keep watering our gifts, to keep watering our talents. So we can truly find the love within. So when we find that love within, that we're in love with that divine masculine, the divine feminine within inside of ourselves, so that there's nothing but love around us. This is us watering our own personal love story. When we water that love story and feed the love story, then divine shows us that love all the way around. To find your happiest story, to be in glee, to be in joy, be in happiness. This is the happiest card in the deck. When we truly learn how to go within and nourish our souls and find our happy story by doing the work, to find the joy and happiness, we can raise above the rest and enjoy our lives every single day, no matter what's going on around us. coming in fast. What comes in fast when we get to this spot is joy, laughter, play, your spotlight. You're doing the things that you love to do. You get seen, you get recognized, because you found your own worth, you found your own value by not settling for that less than story. You allowed yourself to move through the thought process by observing how that less than story had been taking your life away in the past, but now nourishing your soul by doing the work and loving that soul within. When we actually get to this spot, then the universe has something to offer us, has a gift to offer us that's coming from divine. And it will come magically. It's like it couldn't be there any other day before the day it shows up, because we had to go through the journey. We had to go through the process. There's sometimes something happens, like in my Uber car, or something will be said right at the right moment. There's no way that information would have meant the same thing that it meant on that day if different things in my life hadn't set itself up for. It's like when that happens, it's like, wow, that just came out of nowhere. It happens magically. When divine has a beautiful gift to offer you, it comes from nowhere. It happens magically. It's like working together with divine. It's about laying down the foundation of our emotional self. So we can get solid and secure about who we are. So we can build that temple, so we can build that castle together with divine. By hanging around and looking at our stories differently than any way that we've looked at before in the past. Looking at these stories differently, these stories of lack, less than, not whole, not good enough, out of fear, out of insecurity, we're looking at those stories differently. We're not settling for that story leading us and guiding us anymore. If anything, they're just a baseline now. A baseline to let us know when we're getting out of balance. So we can actually start operating from joy and laughter and play and happiness. You're definitely trying to find more balance. It is an art. It is a work. And we are learning, about finding our passion. We actually start finding our passion or our desire when we don't settle for this lower vibrational story as the leader of the pack. And we look at it as the baseline, meaning we're looking at it as that's our warning sign. That's our telltale sign. That's when we want to look at it. Ooh, I'm in the middle of sliding down the hill when I want to go up, What am I going to do? I'm slipping. I'm going to go listen to Miss Gypsy stuff because, that's going to help raise my vibes. It's going to help bring me up to this higher vibrational story. Or get yourself a life coach, a happiness coach. Put those seeds in there. It is about taking those stories, not settling for those less than stories that we used to settle for, but we're waking up. Today we're choosing from our heart space. We have lots of options out there. We can go lots of different ways, but we're choosing from our heart. What does our heart really want? It wants us to guard ourselves. It wants us to protect ourselves from those lower vibrational stories. To allow those stories when they come forward to allow them to again be our warning signs so we can learn to move through them with more ease. That's crystal clear. That's the truth. So we can have the divine masculine and the divine feminine within to be operating from passion, to be operating from desire, from a more youthful state of being. Meaning it doesn't matter how old you are. It's a matter how young your soul is. Because if we're operating in this lower vibrational energy all the time, we age faster. But when we start to learn how to flip our script around and nourishing our souls and finding the happiness within, celebrating our lives, by looking at the sun, by looking at the happy story all the time. We're not giving our power away to that lower vibrational frequency. So that brings the youth back in. So we can be operating from passion and desire from our more youthful self. Anything else for the collective? So we can be operating with unconditional love all around us in this most amazing, beautiful way, all by clearing our thought process out, making sure our thoughts are being crystal clear, so our thoughts are working for us. They are the divine masculine and the divine feminine, clearing the thought process out, so we're operating from this higher vibrational frequency by the thoughts all alone, so we can actually move forward in our lives more faster with glee, with happiness, with excitement. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go. It's about working together as a team. It's about the decision for us to do the work, to allow the divine masculine, the divine feminine within to do the work, so we can actually have this higher vibrational frequency of life going forward, no matter what comes at us or towards us, that we're able to protect ourselves, so we can have our happy story. That's our fairy tale dream of a story, to have everything it is that you ever wanted: peace, harmony, love, laughter, play, passion, desire. Yeah, baby, that's what that is. Peace, love, happiness, play, passion, desire, love and above, laughter, play, joy, happiness. That's the happy ever after card. That's having everything that you ever wanted on an energetical level. Keep our vibes high. Keep flipping that script around to a better story. Keep flipping your emotional story around to a better story. Hey, positive vibes. Ooh, I haven't seen you forever. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. It's just about keeping the emotional self in balance, so you can actually have your happy life right here, right now with you today, by remembering how to utilize and the emotional self to, when it know that it's out of balance or in balance, and how do we get it back into balance. Remember to get it back into balance. If you're having issues on your own, you can come to the channel, listen to the thing, or hire a coach if you're able to do so. Find someone that's going to help you flip that story around to a higher vibrational story, so we can lay them down to rest. Yes, it is a journey that has its ups and downs, but you guys can do this. You can do this. You can do this. All right. You want to tell me something? Ooh, I'll take it. I'll take you. All right. Let's see. So, Andrew, are you going to have a reading tonight? You're very upset. Well, what are you upset about? We don't want to stay in that energy of being upset, that's for sure. Personal question. Okay, Summon, I'm going to get right back to you in just a little bit, because you're just second. I think you're just second on the list. So let me take care of Andrew, and then we're going to talk to you about what you're upset about, and let's see what we can do to change your story around, okay? My family member wants me to marry. I don't want to marry anyone. Oh, all right. So we'll work on that in just a little bit, okay? Personal question answered in collective reading. Thank you. How can divine encourage one to have confidence to practice and live a fulfilling life and journey on a daily basis? Oh, well, that was kind of answered in the personal reading. It happens quite a bit. It is, to me, it is, we have learned to live in the lower vibrational story by default. And to allow that emotion, when it actually starts to get out of balance, again, it is for us to become aware, oh, I'm starting to slip down. If we can look at that instead of like, oh no, out of distress, if we could look at that from a more of a cartoon maybe way, is like, oh no, here I go, I'm slipping down, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I don't know. I can't think about it right now. All I can do is think about that I'm slipping down, put on my channel. I'm telling you, 10 minutes of listening to my channel is going to help you change your story around right away. It just changes the vibration and the frequency. And then at that moment, I would... again, I do believe that, if we get the pen and paper out, it's like, start writing down, this is what's happening, I'm sinking. I don't know if you have ever heard of automatic writing. Like, why don't you go ahead and look that up? Because when we start writing, writing about what we're slipping down on, and then we can say, then we can actually flip our script around right away. And I think when you're actually doing the writing, it doesn't let you keep going under. It makes you rise up. Okay. So again, utilizing our emotional selves as allowing that to be our balancing skills. But let's see what the cards have to say for you on a personal level, what it is that you need any help with or any assistance with. I'll probably keep the readings a little shorter tonight just because of the fact that my throat is what I'm going to read. I'm here to read, but I want to make sure I take care of myself too. It hasn't been choking up all day, just when I started the show. But again, I've heard lots of readers talking about the same thing. So we're starting to get really clear with our messages at being more... raising those vibes up, and it's almost like this other force trying to shut it down. So when we learn how to detach ourselves from those old stories, that's actually what brings the victory forward. So that pretty much just is reiterating what I already said, and that's what actually brings in the healing work. When this is detaching ourselves to the old stories, the ones that are the lack, the lesson, something's not working out right, something seems to be of a struggle. When we detach ourselves from that story, then we can move forward. Surrender to non-action. So now is the time to be still and not act. And not act, I would say not act upon the lower emotion. When that lower emotion comes in, whatever it is, whether it's sadness, grief, fear, insecurity, not whole enough, not good enough, to allow it to pause. Sometimes it's just pause for a little bit of time. To not act upon it, not grab a hold of it, and simply breathe through it so we can focus on our own power. And let me get another surrender card for you. It was last weekend, I had someone get in my car and they were yelling and screaming, right? And it was a boyfriend and girlfriend that they weren't willing to fight outside the car, but once they got in the car, they started yelling and screaming. And I said, you guys can get out of my car if you're going to do that. And so I said, you guys got 10 minutes before you get to your next location. What happened, I gave them a pause time. That pause time actually changed the energetical flow to whatever the level of that fight would have been. Okay, and surrender to spirit. Once you have done everything that you can to achieve, then turn your situation over to divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So I think that's just perfect for you, Andrew. You surrender to non-action and let spirit have the rest. And again, this letting go of holding on to the lower vibrational story so we can feel the joy and the happiness and let it happen. This is how the healing happens. You know, that's how the healing starts taking place. All right. All right. So let's see. My members want me to marry, and I don't want to marry anyone other than Govad. Will I marry Govad? What's Govad's feelings for me? You're so welcome. First, I know are you over there in India where you guys have the arranged marriage? I need to grab a drink. So I'll be right back. Let me throw a commercial on. I will be right back. I just need to go grab something to drink. So let me see. All right, so you are from India, okay. All right, so I understand that you're concerned and what's going on. It's not that I necessarily have an answer for you, but I know that it used to be like 95% of the people over there in India conformed to the arranged marriages, right? But that's actually gotten down to 70 or 75%. So it's not as much. That's because people are starting to stand up for themselves. Is not allowing our parents to make our adult decisions for us. Let's see here. Let me get you a couple surrender cards first. And you still here? Did you take off? I saw that you deleted that message. So surrender to fear. Let go of the fearful stories that you're telling yourself, and that's what the parents are telling you, that you got to get married to this other person that you don't want to get married to. Stay in the moment, stay in the now, because we operate best from our now, from our present moment. And focus on a solution and celebrate every baby step forward. So we're going to focus on a solution and not on the fear. So what the card's asking you is not to focus on the end result being what it is that your parents want. Let's focus on the end result happening what you want. Okay? And every baby step that we go forward at resolving the resolution of what's going on with the parents, saying that they want you to have your life this way, and you want to make sure that you're taking your life your way. One of the things, some of the people here talk about situations like that. And one of the things I probably would say, well, thank you, Mom and Dad. I'm so thankful and grateful that you're concerned about my future and who you want me to marry. But I'm going to let you know that I'm choosing not to marry the one that you want me to, because I'm not ready. And they may fight and argue with you, and you're going, thank you again. I love you guys. This is what I would do. Thank you so much. I love you so much for caring for my well-being and my future. But at this present moment, I don't see that happening, Mom and Dad. Don't defend yourself of who you want to marry. That's the last thing I want you to do. Do not defend yourself. What I want you to do is to thank them for caring enough about you and your future. But at this time, you're going to decline their offer. And that's it. You don't want to give them more information. You don't want to give them more, I'm so in love with this other person and that's why I don't want to do it. You're just telling them that's, I love you so much for caring for me, because we're changing a generational pattern. It's generational deep. You're trying to tell generations that you're not going to do it that way. So we're going to surrender to fear. And every baby step, that means if we made that statement to your mom and dad today, that's a baby step that you made forward. You need to pat yourself on the back. Look, I got that one out. It may have been tough. It may have been, not as easy as I wanted it to be, but I got it out. So that put a pause in my parents making a decision for me and allowing myself to take charge of my own life. So another time that they may come, I'm just, it's random. Right now I'm in order. So this is, so once we surrender to fear, we can surrender to our full power, because when we're not operating out of fear, we're operating out of what it is that we want. We're operating it from being courageous, It's like your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Playing it small is surrendering and letting your parents make the final decision. That just coming from me. I'm just putting it out there in my words, okay? And you're surrendering to fear, not letting fear to run your show. It's not even your mom and dad anymore. You're not allowing the emotion of fear to run the show. You're standing in your power by saying, not now. Thank you for loving me enough to care for my future. I appreciate you so much. So we're actually not telling the parents, we're not being harsh on them. We're still loving them. We're giving our love. We're not resisting them. We're just saying, not now. That gives you room, that gives you space, okay? Yeah. Thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. But I don't know Galvin's feelings. He didn't tell me anything. He don't show her love. Okay, I'll get to that. So nobody missed their turn. So Right now, to me, it's most important for you just to grab your balance. It's like, even no matter what comes up about this other person's, whether they show their love or not, it's about centering yourself no matter what anybody thinks or says for you or does. I mean, I have a connection that doesn't tell me, hasn't shown me, but I still feel the love. Okay, so let's go in. Naya, what are you getting into? What is that? No, you just don't go digging around in anything. Thank you guys for all the hearts. All the hearts are coming from you. Perfect. So we can actually, so this is his feelings for you. Actually, you bring him joy, you bring him stability, you bring him happiness. Divine masculines, a lot of times they don't know how to tell you how they feel, or they're maybe they have too many feelings for you to tell you. They daydream about you. Tell me more about them. They have love for you. Again, just because they have love for you, just because they daydream about you, just because you bring them joy and happiness and stability, doesn't mean they know how to communicate that. This is a deep hidden feelings. This is the hidden love. And this is the hidden love story. So they do, and I tell him I love you, but he doesn't tell me. Because, okay, like, I'll tell you a story. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. As I was at my older brother's house and I'm getting ready to leave, and I say, "I love you." And he had this look on his face. He like froze in time and he choked. I said, "What?" He goes, "Well, I'm just not used to saying those words." Now, he's in his 50s. So he's not used to saying those words. So that's, we cannot expect somebody to to be able to say something that they know how to say. He didn't have time for me. Well, he there is love for you. He daydreams about you. You create joy and stability in his life. Sometimes they don't have time for us. I understand. Sometimes they don't have time for us. Is that for let's see. No wonder I'm not hearing my messages come through. That's weird. Pragati? I lose my channel here. Hold on. All right. Does he want to marry me? I guess since you're all the way over there in India and everything has to do with marriage and not marriage, Pragati, yeah, I'm working on it. I listened to your name before the show. I still, when I get to it, I still have, I'm still like stumble. So, but I go listen to it again. And one day I'm gonna get it. So I got it right all the time. So, yeah, CBUR15. So. Some of the most important thing right now for me, for you, is to really, first surrender your fear to your parents. And let's get over that instead of being so worried to rather they want to marry you or not. I mean, I'll douse for that question, but the thing is I want you to really, for me to give you a whole bunch of answers all at once, it doesn't really, just because I give you that answer out there doesn't mean you don't have to deal with this. This is something you have to deal with. We need to make sure that the fear that's coming in from your parents, you make sure you handle that with ease by, thanking them for what it is that, for thanking them for being concerned about your future, but at this time you're going to decline their offer, And so you can truly step into your power, knowing that this other person does love you, that there is joy, there is happiness, Do they want you to marry you? And then that's it. That's all I'm going to give you for tonight, okay? Do they want to marry you? Do they think about? They do think about marrying you. There is a strong yes there. Okay. All right. That's all I got for you tonight. Okay. All right. And you're so welcome. I do keep you in mind. I message him, call me, but no reply. Don't worry about it, because what you're doing right there is you're wanting you. I tell him I want to meet him, but there's no reply. That's okay. That's okay. Like again, you have to listen. I'm giving you a lot of information. First, I'm talking about your parents. Okay, that's a lot of information for you to digest, to handle, to take care of. Then I'm telling you how he feels, right? Now what you're bringing in worry again. And I'm not saying it's a blame. We are used to worrying. It's like, because you want him to do something. You wanting him first to tell you that he loves you. He doesn't know how. He doesn't know how to get that voice out. Now you want to worry about, well, I tell him how much I love him, but he doesn't reply to me. Now you still got worry in the picture. You need to surrender to fear. We got to get you out of worry, not worrying about what he's doing or not doing. Let's worry about what your internal soul's doing. You're creating this worry circle going on. Well, okay, I went from my mom and dad. Okay, now I want to hurry up and go to him. Okay, now I'm not getting from him what I want. What do you need from yourself? How can you bring peace and ease and joy into yourself without demanding something else from somebody else? Because you even have a demand that you want him to call or you want him to reply. Who knows what he's in the middle of? No matter what maybe he doesn't know what to say, or I mean, I've been in my connection for some time and I don't get a reply back, but it doesn't mean that I don't feel the love. I feel the love. I feel the connection. I know the connection's there. It's vibrant. It's still whole. But I'm not sitting there questioning it like you are, because that doesn't fill my soul. It actually depletes my soul. So I'm going to bring you back to the very first card out. Let's get you out of fear. Let's get you out of worry. So you can truly claim that power back within yourself. You know that this person cares for you enough. That should be enough for you at this moment, instead of wanting more and more and more. I want his attention. I want his attention on me. No, I want you to put your attention on you, to love yourself enough that it doesn't matter what he does or doesn't do, because you love that being that you truly, really are. Okay? That's what I have for you today. All right? We need to get you in balance. Get your soul in balance so you're not longing for somebody else's attention. Because even if you get into the relationship and he wants to marry you, what happens on the day that he doesn't reply to you? What are you going to do? You're going to chew him out and get mad at him because he didn't answer you? No, that's not the way a relationship works. Because the reason why he didn't answer you may have been because he was in the middle of something else that had anything to do with you, but now you made it about you, and then we cause situations to happen. You're so welcome. And that's why it's important for us to let's go first. First is we need to tackle not being in worry, not being in fear all the time. Let's see what that soul of yours truly, really wants. All right. All right. So, yeah, I know. But make sure when you miss them not to miss them too much, because that actually still depletes the soul. Just love them. We have to love them unconditionally. You send them love unconditionally so we can receive that unconditional love back. And it's an energetical, it's not always seen, it's like an energetical love. That way missing can actually hamper us too, okay? And again, we're so used to being in these lower vibrational frequencies. So, all right, Samaya, are you here? Yeah, everyone here misses someone. I know. I'm telling you. You're so welcome. I love you back. Let's get yourself to love yourself more. My goal is to get you to love yourself so much more that you're not so worried about what everybody else is doing around you or trying to create, that you're loving that being that you are. So Maya. Okay, let's get the timer going. Yep, that's true. If you want more from me, you can check out my webpage and we can get really deep. But here on the channel, you guys only get like 3 to 5 minutes with me, and we can only get, so much time. But that's my web page there that Andrew put, and that's, if you guys really want to get deep with it, it does cost you money to do it that way. But when we really want to invest in our lives, invest in our souls, we take the time to do that. And I may be lowering those prices. We'll see. Or you can actually say that's what I want to do, and we can contact, and I can bring in another one. I can figure something out, but that's what they are for right now. Oh, most of the time what I do for the show, if you go and if you purchase a reading on my webpage and you've been seeing my YouTube channel all the time, I do give you 2 readings for the price of 1. That's what I do. Okay. All right. Let's see. Samaya must not be here. So Nimish. Thank you, Andrew, for posting my website. That's really thankful. So thoughtful of you. It is a bargain. I even my readings, they may seem it may seem high to someone, but I tell you, when I go look at other people's readings, they charge twice as much money as I do. And we're going to get to the core. Yeah, the Michigan misses turn too. Mm-hmm. Well, Pragati, it looks like it's going to be your turn. Pragati, forget about Nimish. Nimish isn't here, that's his problem. You gotta be present to get you guys' readings, and when your name is called, that's all I gotta say. That's what I gotta say. What, Sanel? Okay, Pragati, you're just right on the ball here. You ready? I don't know how many shows in a row I've had to look up Pragati's name, and I still gotta look it up 3 or 4 times. Okay, my question is, what do I need to know? Okay, perfect. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? happy 1977. Ooh, you saw, yeah, you did. You was exhausted and you fell asleep. Oh, yeah, we'll add you on, including this one 3 times. Progity. Okay, number 16. All right, happy. Progity. Go the distance. Going the distance. Yeah, you're going to cross that finish line. Just push yourself forward. Go for it. Go for it. That's when we go to the distance, it actually brings peace within. When we go ahead and make that extra effort to do something that we love to do or want to do, it actually brings that peace within, and it brings flexibility. Be a little flexible about how it is that you're going to go that distance, so we can actually truly bring that inner harmony. Nice. Then you can take a nap. Yeah. It's like after you run and go the distance, you know, it brings that peace within, and it brings that flexibility. And then after you ran all that way, then you get to take a nap. Yeah, after you do all the hard work, you know, then it's time to rest. And we got to make sure we rest too, you know. But there's something you must be working on that it really wants you to cross the finish line. It wants you to go ahead and finish that, because once you finish it, it actually allows you to feel this contentment within, and it brings a little bit more flexibility within your life, because when we have something that's out there that we haven't finished or something, then it kind of like puts a barricade there and it holds us back. But if we go ahead and go the distance with it to put our all into it, then it brings more flexibility into our lives. It just naturally does, because it gives us more room, it gives us more space, and with that more space and that more room, then you can take a nap. All right, let's I'm gonna so you detach yourself from any lower emotional stories or any feelings, knowing that you are in the middle of rebuilding your heart too. So not to hold not to hold on to something too tight as you're going forward. That's bringing in the flexibility. And I want you to observe how your life changes as we're detaching ourselves from old energies, so our heart can really fully expand and grow in this beautiful way. So it can grow, so you can grow. That's what I got for you today. It's about bringing a balance within by doing these things. Whatever that is, something that you need to go ahead and put your energy into, but in the process, detach some old energy that may be holding you up from doing that, and give yourself room. Know that you're rebuilding your heart. That's probably why it wants you to take a rest once you're done with whatever that is because when we're relearning how our hearts grow and expand, and we're rebuilding it and letting it grow, it takes that downtime too. And a lot of times we get information in that downtime. Okay? So, and in your downtime, make sure you're observing the process. And, you know, it's about making sure that we slow down enough too, even though we go fast here. It's about slowing down enough to see what we have accomplished or what we've just gone through. Okay? Namish, you're late. You are late. We called your name. We waited. You didn't come in. Namish. You were bathing? Well, you're not supposed to be bathing doing my show. I'm telling you. Excuses. When will Angela take action towards Namish? In which month? Her channeled message. Okay, Namish. I'm telling you. I know. We don't care how you smell. We don't care if you stink. We don't care if you're dirty. You could have just waited your turn. I mean, you were only the third one on the list. I mean, come on. You act like you had to wait all day and all night. I'm telling you. We don't care. Oh my goodness. How much soap did you have to use? How much cologne did you put on? I'm telling you, we can smell it all the way over here now. Mhm. I don't think it was first time. I think you were absent before too. You were running for my schedule. All right, let's see. All right, again, I don't really believe that there's time in tarot because you know what? Time is like a little flexible, but we'll tell you what the time is at the present moment, what the time is in the present moment, and then we'll get some channeled messages. Okay. What is the time frame? When will Angelina contact you? In divine timing. There you go. You got in divine timing, Mish. That's exactly when. And it's in divine hands. I love it. Ooh. That's what you get, Mish. Trying to mess with divine. Divine's in charge. Let's see what the channel messages are. I hid behind material things. I look for you everywhere. Yeah, that means that they got you on their mind. You were the best thing in my life. I'm thinking about you. I'm presently not available. I wish I could take back some words I said about you. But I couldn't let you get close to me because I still had some healing to do. You know, Namish, I still had some healing to do. I can't have you near me while I'm healing because, I need to figure it out on my own. And what else? I feel you're leaving me behind. Don't go anywhere, Namish. Don't leave me behind. Don't leave me behind. Look at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're hiding behind material things. Yeah, they go, I got this and this and this that, and I don't need no love in my life. I got all this other stuff. But I look for you everywhere. That means that they're thinking about you all the time. And you're the best thing in their life because, they're thinking about you all the time. But right now, they're truly not available because they still got they got some work to do, They do wish they could take back some words or some thoughts or something somewhere. They want to take something back that happened between the two of you, but they couldn't let you get close to them because, you know what, they got some stuff to take care of, And they feel like you're leaving them behind and they don't want you to go anywhere. Madam, please send her back from my side to Angelina. Stick on her head from will take action. This is what I got. To Angelina's current feelings for me right now. Please, please, madam. I'm telling you, you guys. Asking for more than what you came in to get. You want to, please send her back from my side to Angelina. Stick on her head. She will take action. I don't understand what all that says, so this is what I got. This is what I got. All right. So, please, madam. Let's see what's going on here. To current feelings for you right now. Right now. I want to know it right now. Tell me how she's feeling about me right at this very second. Okay, Nimish. What is she feeling? What is she feeling about you? She got faith. She's got faith about you guys. She wants you to know whatever's going on right now. This isn't really her, you know. She just got to go through some stuff. I'm going to get you one more. She's in the middle of renewing herself, renewing her soul. So that's 3 cards now. I mean, stick on her head so she can take action. Oh, she's taking action with renewing her soul, renewing herself. She does have faith with you guys' journey. She don't want you to go anywhere. She wants you to stay in her energetical field. It's all about divine. Divine's in charge of what's going on between the two of you. You're not in charge. She's not in charge. Divine is in charge. So if you have any issues, talk to Divine, Mish. All right, that's what we got from the Mish today. And next is CJ. Well, CJ is probably not here, so we're going to go to Sanel. CJ, if you're here, let me know. But I know you posted your question before the show, but that's not how I operate. I'm sorry. I love you all the same, but maybe at the end, if I haven't been on here all day and all night, I'll do your reading. But I'm not going to make any promises because I don't want people to think that they can just leave me a message that way, and that's how we're going to get okay. Because then all of a sudden everybody will just start leaving messages thinking that that's the way the show works, and it doesn't work that way. You must be present. So right now I have to be off I gotta ride. So at 3:30 in the morning, so that means I want to be off no later than 2. Okay. And it's 11:11 right now. Woo, woo, woo. It's 11:11 here at my time. So that's a good sign for you. 11:11. All right, next is Sanel. You claim with love. All right. It's your turn, Sanel. Am I saying your name right? That's 1-1. There's Pamela. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah. I know I normally say Sanelli, but I know there's no Y at the end. So Sanel. I just add a little fling to the end. All right. Pamela, everybody's been missing you. They wanted to know where you were. They go, where's Pamela? And they wanted you to tell, they were talking about you earlier in the show. They knew if you were there, you'd be talking about how pretty my dress was. Oh, you're just dropping off some greetings. Oh, we thank you. We love you so much for coming in and being a part of the show, even if it is for just a moment in time. Okay, and no contact situation, also channel messages. Okay, we got channel messages, and you want to know feelings. Okay. It's slow tonight. I don't hardly see anyone here. Have a good night, everyone, and a beautiful weekend. Thank you, Pamela. You too. Thank you for all your help too with my dog. I've still been recuperating energetically wise, through everything, so still taking a little slow. All right, let's see here, Sanel. What are those feelings that they have for you right now? I know you guys are on no contact, but the energy can travel. Whatever it is. They're being impatient too. No, they want something more now. But they got some, they're in the middle of grieving about something. Maybe they're grieving about you guys being in separation. what is going on with the two of you. Yeah, I think that there's this lower vibrational feeling, and this can happen when we're in no contact situation. I can feel these energies, It's like, and it actually slows me down and it depletes my energy. That's what that is. We're in complacent. We want something more than what we have. And so it kind of depletes our energy and it kind of puts us in this sad feeling. And it is about, so they have to balance the emotional self. There's not really any pain about it, but it's about balancing the emotional self. That's what impatience does. When we want something faster than what is going to happen, it does bring in this lower vibrational feeling of grief that makes us feel complacent. And we have to move through that energy. So that's what they're having to do, is move through that energy. Show me some feelings beyond that, about this no connection situation with Chanel. Yeah, it is about balancing them. This is, see, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's about balancing the love that they have for you. That's the same card here. That's what's going on right now. They're trying to balance their emotional self. The emotional self is, they're being impatient about the no contact, which actually puts you into a lower vibration, like a grieving mind's feeling that puts us complacent, that brings in the stagnant energy in. And they're in the middle of balancing that right now with your guys' connection. I felt that kind of all day. So I get that way with my connection. Even I want more than what it is, even though I'm getting lots, but I want more. But there's divine that is working behind the scenes, and divine is making sure that certain things are put into place and be put into order. They do daydream about you quite a bit, and you do bring them joy, happiness, play. You do light up their life. Okay, and then some of the messages. If they had anything that they could say to you, whether they're conscious about it or not, what would those words be? So many things remind me of you. I'm so grateful for the spiritual lesson that I'm going through this no contact situation, because we are learning, we are growing. I love you. You came closer than anyone else. Ooh, 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 they love you, baby. Ooh, ooh. And you came closer than anyone else. Yeah, you probably lit their fire, made them hot, made them desire. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this one will say, I want to feel that way again. Mm-hmm. They want to feel that passion. They want to feel that desire again. They don't want to feel what they're feeling right now. That's wanting to be with you. They're being impatient. They don't want to feel that way. They want to feel this higher vibrational way. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Oh, isn't that typical? They want to point the finger at us like we did something wrong. Can't you be responsible for your own feelings? I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. But right now, they are not available. Isn't that the truth? Mm-hmm. They're not available right now because they're working on Divine's time. I hid who I really was from you. That's what I got. Now I know. I'm telling you. Can you guys just wake up? Can you guys get out of this no contact situation? Can you just shake up that vibe into this higher vibe and come on forward? Can't you come into our lives and be right when you come in? I want you to be straight. I want you to come in right. I don't want you to bring your bullshit story in. I want you to come in clean. Can't you just hurry up and clean up your mess? Oh, I love you unconditionally. Oh, got my heart going. At least they love you. with no conditions attached. Yeah, perfect, perfect. That's what I got for you, so now. All right. Okay, CJ, did you show up? Oh, that's right. CJ said they weren't going to be here. Dollface, Dollface, it's your turn. And after Dollface, it'll be Kritika. You're so welcome. Send me some hearts. Hit that heart button. I want to see the hearts flying. Send me some love. No hearts? All right. There we go. Oh, I got one. Must be hard to push that button, huh? Oh, there we go. Got two more. All right, Dollface, I know you're there. You want to post your question, please? You're so welcome, Sunil. I wonder why nobody's here tonight. Dollface, I know you're there. You want to post your question? All right, well, how about we'll go to Kritika and we'll wait for Dollface to show up next. So, Kritika, you want to post your question, please? I tell you, I don't know where everybody went. Guess I'll go get a snack and eat while, I wait for you guys to show up. I guess you guys think I got nothing but time. Guess you guys think I got nothing but time on my hands. I don't know where everybody went. Is anybody there? Is anybody in the chat? Anybody want to say, hey, I'll take my reading now? I'm telling you. Think I want to just call you guys' names all night with nobody responding? All right, happy girl. We're going to let you go. We're going to let you take major cuts. Come on, happy girl. Post your question. Oh, Dollface, you're a little slow now. You got to let happy girl go first. You better stick around, though. I called your name for 3 minutes. All right. Hey, Vida, I haven't seen you for a while. Happy to see you here. Should I trust my best friend's opposite sex feelings about me? You were talking to your daughter about her birthday today. Aw. All right, well, hold on. Wondering if he surely cares about me more than I can comprehend. Is he the person I meant to grow old with? We are both very shy. Well, Kritika, I mean, I called your name too, and you never showed up, so, Yeah, I'm doing a little better. I'm doing a lot better, but still being cautious about my throat chakra. and how much I actually give. I gave a lot on the last show. I had someone be there that I had to give some real heavy duty attention, but then I yeah, your number is 10, but it was in order. But the thing is, I called, Dollface didn't show up. I called Critica, she didn't show up, and I think I sat here almost 5 minutes, and I said, hey, who's there? And Happy showed up, and so Happy gets to go, and then I showed up. All right, so hold on. I'm going to read for Happy right now after I eat a couple of my nuts. Get some protein in me, you know. It is going in sequence. I was on Dollface and Dollface didn't show up. And then I called your name and you didn't show up. Then I said, who's here? So, all right. Let me get back to Happy. Should I trust in my best friend's feelings about me? Wondering if he truly cares about me more than I can comprehend. Let's do that first. All right, this is for Happy. Should I trust my best friend's feelings about me? Let me know. Tell me about this best friend and their feelings that they have for Happy. Happy, I still haven't added your name to my mailing list. I haven't done anything with my mailing list, but I plan on getting over there, you know. Yeah. Just breathe. Just breathe, okay? Yeah. So what's that mean? What do you want me to know? I want to know more about this best friend and their feelings for you. I don't want to know about me having to just breathe through. Ooh, they do want to share some love with you. That's why they want you to breathe. Ooh, they do have some love that they want to share with you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So yeah, probably more than you can comprehend. Can you show me how much? So detach. What do we need to detach? Show me what do we need to detach? What needs to be detached? Show me what needs to be detached. Detach the love. I would say that has to do with detach the idea of what you think. We have to detach because it's something that's like you're not aware of. And you want to know if you're aware of. So I want you to detach what you think that you might have known because it's telling you to just breathe because maybe it's shocking to you to know that they love you more than you realize, okay? So I do see love there that they want to share with you. And it does say detaching. Let me see. I want to... That's what I think the detaching is. Let me just pull from here. Show me the energy that needs to be detached. Yeah, it wants you to accept. Yeah. So detaching what it is that you thought that was there or not there, so we can accept. That's why it wants you to breathe, because you may not have been aware of their feelings that they have for you. Okay. And Felicia, happy. Oh wow, it is shocking, almost unbelievable. Yeah, that's why we have to detach what you think it was and to accept what it is. And they want you to breathe through that because they do want to share some love with you and this kind of love, you know, togetherness love. Okay, and let me get back up here. Then. If he truly cares about me more than I can, okay, is he the person I'm meant to grow old with? Are they the person that you're meant to grow old with? Are you meant to grow old with? Is this love, okay, is this the person that you're supposed to spend time with? are you supposed to get married to this person? So I get that they do love you, that you are supposed to spend time with them. I am not getting that you're supposed to get old with them. I'm not getting that you're supposed to get married to them. So will you guys get married? You guys might get married though. Are you so I think that, okay, let's see. I think that they want to marry you. Okay, do they want to marry you? Do you want to marry? I don't think that you should marry them, though. That's telling you that. Why? Why should you not marry them? Oh, because there's some part of your soul. It has to do with something with you. They want to get married to you. Okay. They can see that in you, but there's something that this person probably doesn't satisfy your soul with. Is that right? Is that why she shouldn't marry him? Is because it has something to do with a deep soul level. Let me see if it can show me what that feeling is. It has something that you want to preserve yourself. And it has to do with maybe you're more mysterious, that you're more mystical, that you're more magical than this person is, that you might be more in tuned to life than what they really are, that you operate from a higher conscious level, let's put it that way. And let's see. What's going on with them? Yeah, they're not going to like it. They're not going to like that you don't want to marry them, or I'm not saying that you have to or not. I'm just telling you what the cards have to say. I think that there's probably somebody else out there for you. Is there somebody else out there for you that is a higher vibrational frequency, that is a perfect match for you? Yeah, there is somebody else out there that'll bring you more balance into the relationship than this person. Hope that's all helping. You can see that. Perfect. You know, I rely on my cards. Oh wow, I'm in shock, almost unbelievable. Okay, yeah. I can see that they probably want to marry you. They're not going to be happy that you don't want to marry them. I probably wouldn't even let it get to that stage. You know, the reason why it wanted you to breathe is it wanted you to hear the truth to what the cards were going to say. But I see that you're probably a higher vibrational a person than they are, spiritually wise. And sometimes if we're on a spiritual level and we hook up with someone just for love, I've done that, so I know, then they can deplete our soul. But there is actually someone out there that is more balanced for you. Okay. Yeah, you're so welcome. I've taken my cards, and I've just to tell you guys, I am pretty accurate with my readings. Once somebody came over to my house and they were going to travel like 250 miles, and they asked me if I'd go with them, and I go, why? And they go, well, we've got 5 places to look at, and I want to make sure we're getting the right place. And I go, sure, I'll go with you. And we went on this ride, and I did readings on all the places that they had to go look at, and I wrote down my little notes. I didn't tell them what all the notes were because I wanted to not for them to know ahead of time. We wanted to be shocked, but I was able to pinpoint each place. Like one of the places was, I said like the landlord was going to be too picky or too reserve, which was true. And then there was this other place that I knew that was the place that they were going to pick, but I didn't let them know that it was the place that they were going to pick. And then there was this other one. I mean, I told them all the details to all the 5 places. Yeah, I will be adding you on. It's just a matter, I do so much behind the scenes besides the creating and putting everything online all the time, and doing my TikTok and doing my Instagram and doing my Uber. I mean, I'm only one person, right? I do need to get into my mailing list to go ahead and add you over there, and that way you can see more mailings. I haven't done my mailing for a while, but I have an automatic thing that's going on over there, so I will get that done. All right. And so I'm happy to help lead and guide you. All right. So Dollface, are you still there now? I'm happy to see you back. I haven't seen you for a little while, so I'm happy for you to be here. Okay, what does Spirit want me to know at this time? Okay. Spirit wants you to know that listen to the higher power, listen to source, listen to what you can't see, and what you know from a deeper level. I want you to listen to your intuition a lot more. Pay attention to what your intuition is saying. And because there are messages that your intuition is currently letting you know. I'm so busy all the time, and sometimes I get so tired that I have to lay down and rest. I meant we all have to lay down and rest, but what I mean by that is I have to lay down and rest longer than I normally do. And the reason why I have to lay down longer than I normally do is gives me the room to listen to what intuition is trying to tell me. Listen to what it is the messages are, so I can get the download. So it's wanting you to make sure that you're listening to the higher source, and that your deep knowingness knows about what the messages is coming in, because there's a message that's coming from divine that's being delivered to you. So it's important for you to be open to that. It's like, again, today, when I went out and about, one of the things I was talking about the beginning part of this. Okay, perfect. Wow, it is highlight. Yeah, okay. Like, one of the things I was talking, I have blogged since we last spoke. Oh, perfect. I'm so happy. I'm glad that you've been doing that. And so, like, one of the things I was talking about earlier in the show is today I went out for about an hour. And in that hour, I'm talking about how the universe is giving me love when I'm out there. I went to the coffee shop, and then somebody pulled out in front of me, and they had two kids in the back of the car with the windows down. I'm in the parking lot. It's not like we almost hit each other or anything. It wasn't like that. But the kids said, "Oh, I love your car," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm happy to share the love." I'm just loving the sharing the love, right? And then then the next place I went to get my car washed, and the car attendant actually brought me a step stool so I can dry off the top of my window, or clean the top window, because I have a sunroof, right? And also came and helped me with the hose and everything. I meant the love is being shared with me. And then the person next to me was telling me how they really loved my car. So this is me listening to other messages. That's the message that divine is giving me. Divine's telling me how much love is I'm being loved back from strangers, from complete strangers. And then the other message that I just feel is really unique, and it is about being open enough to be able to listen, to hear what the higher message is. As I walked into the store, I'm going into the store to get products, to get my mayonnaise, healthy mayonnaise, and my Dell and sweet relish to make chicken salad sandwich. And I hadn't even taken 3 steps in the store, and the person at the deli is talking to this other lady getting ready to walk out, and she goes, "Next time you need to try our chicken salad sandwich." And I'm just like, how do you know? How do you know? So this is about listening to source, to the messages that are coming in. So to me, that was divine telling me that, I was eating the right food too. So anyhow, let's see, is there anything else you need to know at this particular time? And this is for Dollface. Yeah. All right, something about thinking, making sure when you're thinking, you're letting your thoughts be peaceful thoughts, making sure that the thoughts are from a higher vibration. It's okay to think, but making sure our thinking is keeping us in in harmony and peace. And that's how things actually happen magically. Keep up the blogging. I think the blogging's helping. You know, the blogging gives us movement. It's beautiful. Just keep doing what you're doing. You've been working on that? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, when the thoughts come, make sure that they're peaceful thoughts. If they're not, get the pen and paper out, or get the typewriter out, or get the phone out and start writing the negative thoughts out. That's the way I'm feeling right now. What can I do to flip my script around to better? And then just you asking that, what can I do to flip my story around to better? When you write that, then what happens is your thinking process changes right away. It shifts that lower vibrational story right into high gear, because you just asked it the question to how can I change it to this higher vibrational story. It's all beautiful. You're going in a wonderful direction. You know, so when that thinking comes, I challenge you to actually, perfect. I challenge you to write it out. This is the thought I'm happening. This is the thought that's going on, that I'm thinking blah, 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 blah. What do I need to do to flip my story around to better? Okay? All right, perfect. Because everything else looks so beautiful. That's actually, you asking that's actually going to bring that peace within and bring beauty. It's going to be magical how it happens. That's the 4-leaf clover, you know, where witches and dreams start coming forward. Exchanging gifts. The gift exchange is, you know, that we're not settling for the thought process being a lower vibration, and it allows us to create. All right, perfect. I love that reading. That was pretty cool. All right, Dollface, that's what I have for you. And Kritika, it's your turn. It's your turn. Post your question, please. And after Kritika, it will be Vidite. See? You're so welcome. Kritika. All right. What is coming next in my connection? Romance angel cards. Okay. You're back. You missed your turn. Yeah. Your turn was called 30 minutes ago, if not longer. Okay. All right, what's going on? Okay, well, you just hold on, and I'll pull you in. And Felicia, make sure you hit the like button if you didn't already. All right, and I'm sorry I didn't answer you earlier. I barely saw your message come through. All right. Yes. No, you're not the last one. You're the last one right now on the list, yeah. So. All right, Kritika, what's coming in my connection? It's that's a retreat. It's like making the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. That's meaning taking the steps that divine is guiding you to take, whatever that is that leads you towards that great love. And this is a retreat. This is eventually you two will go off into retreat to disconnect from the world. So make the effort. Hold on, make the effort. Great love is worth taking steps guided to take. Express your love. go ahead and make a romantic gesture. So the effort it wants you to take is to make a gesture. Yeah. Because you deserve love. You are lovable. So I would say I am going to do your reading, just not right at this moment. So you got to give me a little bit. I got a couple people to do in front of you. Yeah, Vidai, you are still number 11. You're going to be next. You're right after Critica. So it's, to me, make the effort. You know, there must be something that Divine wants you to go ahead to express your love, some kind of romantic gesture, because you are a lovable soul. And this is having the arrow, like we're aiming towards that story. There is chemistry between the two of you. That is, there's a strong attraction between the two of you. A strong one, yeah. Anything else for Critica? Are they supposed to take action towards you? All right, let's get that straight. Is this about them taking action towards you? Are they going to make it? Okay. Is this about you? Okay, this is about them. This is about, that's what they're supposed to do. It's not about you're supposed to do it. This is something that they're supposed to do. They're supposed to be making the effort to express their love, because you are lovable and you deserve love. They do have strong chemistry for you. And then they eventually want to take you out on a retreat for the two of you to be together, so you can disconnect from the rest of the world. So thank you for asking that question, because at first I was reading it like you needed to make the effort, but that's not true. Let me douse that again. Is that something that he's going to be doing? Yes. Is that something? Okay, yeah. That has to do with they are going to do it, not you. Anything else for you to know right now? It says, your love life is being affected by children or animals. She has a puppy in her hand. That's why I said that. Okay. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Did you guys go out before? Resonates truly. I already made a list of efforts. Oh, perfect. I am feeling energy of baby soul around me. That's okay, because that is babies, so that's showing a little baby, and this is children, and even here, this is like two children here, so there's children energy in there. So it looks like there's a possible connection. It looks like a possible message is coming towards you. Anything else? I don't get that it really wants to give you anything else. I feel like that's all. Okay. Okay. All right, Critica, you could have left your message there, but because it's your turn. So here, how about here, let me give you a Critica. Let me see. Let's get a couple messages. I'm starting to understand our connection. I remember every day of that I remember every detail of that day. And one more. I love you. You came closer than anyone else, and I love you. Yeah. That's for you, Critica. So, all right, Obadiah, what messages do I need to hear? Let's see, what do you need to hear today? Create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down. Animals are important to you. Animals heal and comfort you and relax you. Be proud. Be proud of who you are and where you've been and where you're going. Feel the feeling of a new life coming in. This is like, feel the freshness. Feel like you're this new being coming out. You feel this new shine. You're feeling this new energy coming into your life. And remember to take downtime. And you know, we can feel this new energy. When this new energy comes in, it may also make us feel like taking a nap as this new energy comes in. Go ahead and take that nap in between, because there's sometimes when we're going through a spiritual growth that it's like a download of information, and that download makes us more fatigued, and so it's important for us to take a nap in between. And then it's actually going to help you see all the glitter, all the things that, you know, all the value within. It's really good, really good. I see that you made some real good progress since the last time you actually been here. So important, make sure that you're creating some affirmations, words or phrases that inspire you, you know, and write them down and keep them around you to keep you engaged, to keep you going in the direction that you are going. And be proud of who you are and where you've been and where you're going. Do remember to connect to some animals and to comfort you, to relax you, to heal you. And it's like your soul is waking up. As the soul is waking up, it feels like this new person is coming out. But again, when we're starting to up level and our journeys, this spiritual awakening, we will get more tired or more fatigued in between. Make sure, go ahead and lay down and take that nap in between, because what happens is divine is putting more information and more downloads into us in that downtime, where you will actually see life in this more beautiful way. It's almost like we're taking the mask off from what life used to be, and we're seeing life in this beautiful way that actually brings happy moments and happy times into your frequency. It's beautiful. I see that you've done a lot of work since the last time you've been here. It's really, really, really neat to see that reading coming out like that. I'm seeing the growth. I'm seeing the process. Whether you see it or not, you should be feeling some differences. You should be feeling some differences with this new life feeling coming forward. You may when you start getting tired or fatigued, you might feel like you're not seeing the differences, but that's me telling you, go ahead and take that nap, because that's when the download comes in, and the downloads are beautiful downloads that bring this happiness within. So keep doing what you're doing. You're actually moving in a beautiful direction. I love it. I love seeing the cards coming out for you that way, but I am wanting change. I want to know more about me and understand myself better. So create some affirmations. This is about, you wanting change is a good step, because that actually brings that new life forward. Let's see. Let's see here. Just trying to see if there's something else that. Yeah, we'll pull from what else can I tell Vidai to help assist Vidai? Surrender to your fear of change, because we've lived in this certain kind of energy for so long as we're shifting energies. That trust that the universe is reminding that you are cared for always. The universe has your back. Whether you're afraid of change, whether it's job or health or relationship or even a mindset, or even a fear of getting old or aging or death, I want you to repeat this affirmation, because here it has you writing down affirmation. Here's the affirmation I want you to write down. I have faith, all is well. That's the affirmation. Okay, this card says you create your own affirmations. I want you to write down, I have faith, all is well. All is well. All is well. I used to use that all the time. So use that. I know, I love it. I love it because it's telling you about an affirmation. Then I have a card that comes up that gives you the actual affirmation that you need, okay? Isn't that so cool? And anything else that the card will help Vidai? Stop overthinking everything. I know. That's the thought process. If you are obsessed about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even resolve the problem. What I was just telling somebody right before you, when the overthinking comes in, when the thought comes in that's got you stuck, I want you to write down the thought. Write it down. Life is blah, 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 blah. And then the next, I want you to write down, if you're going to overthink, we're going to change the thought process, because our minds are the most powerful things. What? Show me divine how to flip my story around to better. What we're doing is we're taking the overthinking, the thought process that's keeping in the lower vibrational story. What do I need to do to flip my story around to better? Show me, divine, what story is a better story than the one I'm thinking of. Just start writing it out, because once we start writing, our answers come. It's like blah, blah, blah. I can blah, blah, blah. But you have actually made some movement since the last time that you've been here. Hey, divine timing. Woo, thank you for the tip. Yeah, love you. So, yeah. And surrender to fear, that came up again. That's another card. Surrender to fear of change, the affirmation that you need to write. Even ask divine timing. I have faith that all is well. Divine timing used to do that. Ooh, I got 2 tips. Yeah. yeah. So that was something that even divine timing has used, is the affirmation is, I have faith, all is well. Even writing all is well. All is well. All is well. That is affirmation. All is well. Okay? That's what I got for you right now, Vidai. Thank you for coming back. And do come back again on Monday, and let's keep you fine-tuned, getting you, now that this is where you're going, we want to, keep going you in this direction. You're so welcome. You'll do it perfect. It says all is well, because when we write that down enough, all is well, we start trusting that it is well, and we remove doubt, we remove insecurity. Thank you so much, divine, for all the extra tips. Yeah. All right. Let's see who is next. And You're starting, yeah, what they can do. You're starting to show them. You can leave some Gypsy some monetary love. All right. Samaya, you go ahead and post your question. All right. All right. All right. You want to know about the college? Is that a yes, 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 yes or no? Give me yes or no. The answer is yes to the college exam. And channeled message. Let's see, where's the feelings cards at? They're here too, okay. What are their feelings? Oh. What are their feelings? What are their feelings? Perfect. Bittersweet. What's the bittersweetness about? They're praying about it. Oh, no, that's not the prayer card. Oh, that's because they're listening to old stories. This is generational stories that being listened to, and that's what the bittersweetness comes in. But they look at they look at you with perfection, you know. They look at you with abundance. There are some generational stories going on that brings in this bittersweetness. What is the bittersweetness? That they want to be done with that old generational thing. So that may be something that may hold you two apart at the moment, is because they're dealing with generational wounds, which most of us are. I mean, most of us are dealing. It is our generational wounds that are keeping us all stuck. That they want to have that come to completeness. Can you show me what happens? Show me. Just show me a little bit more. What are more? Give me more feelings. They are being enlightened. They will be enlightened through the generational wounds, that they have this bittersweet feelings that they want to, you know, put down to rest, so they can be enlightened with this connection even more. They do look at this connection as being abundant, being full, being rich, is like worthy enough, and they that's perfect. It's perfect in their eyes. Okay, and then if they had. What are their feelings? I mean, not their feelings, but the channeled messages. If they had any messages to say to you. I remember every day of that detail. I remember every detail of that day. That's the second time I did that. And that's another thing that readers are doing at this moment. It is like we're flipping our words or not saying them quite right. But that has to do with some kind of energy that's going on out there in spirit, that they're trying to trip us good readers up. Yeah, and they're trying to block our throat chakra. That's truth, okay? I remember every detail of that day. I remember every detail of that day. That's too many cards. Okay, give me more channeled messages. Too many cards. Just give me one at a time, please. One at a time. One or two. One, preferably. I'm not available right at this moment. Give me another channeled message, please. not half the deck. Guess one. Can you just get? They're not available right now because there's so much going on. You don't know how hard it was for me to let you go. I love you unconditionally. Yeah, baby. Ooh, got a card of flying now. What's this one gonna say? Just being near you intoxicates me. Ooh, I get so hot. I get so bothered. I don't even know what to say when I'm next to you because I choke and yeah. They love you unconditionally though. Yeah. Yeah, got another card flying out. I look for you everywhere. That means that they got you on their mind all the time if they're looking for you everywhere. One more card, please. Just one more. One more. One more. Thank you. I love you. Ooh. And the cards are falling down. Oh, God, unbelievable. Well, you better stay believable. You came closer than anyone else, okay? When the cards are falling down so much, there's so much energy going on. There's so much, it's like they have so much that they really like to say to you. And that's what that's what being near you is intoxicating. They got all these emotions that are all at once, and when they got so many emotions coming at once, it can't say a freaking word, but look you got unconditional love and I love you. They look for you everywhere. It was hard for them to let you go. What they had to let you go is because right now they're not available because there's certain things that they got to deal with or do with, which is the generational stuff that showed up earlier. And they do remember every detail of a certain day, okay? All right, perfect. I love it. Beautiful, Samaya. I think somebody out there loves you unconditionally even. The second time I love you card. I know. I got it twice. I mean, I love it. And the card come flying out. It wasn't just like it was just a flop. It come flying out, so I'll have to go back and relook at it. I'm sure it was flying out. Let's see. I gotta go peek. You're peaky. That's too far back. You're so welcome. All right. Sheeman. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Is it your birthday today? Are we in June? It is. Happy birthday. Ooh, it just turned your birthday. It's Divine Timing's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Divine Timing. Woo, happy birthday to you. Yeah, let's send him some parties. We're sending him some party things with some hearts. Ooh, they're sending you some party things. Ooh, partying with Divine. It's party time. Happy birthday. Get the party going. Happy birthday to you. We're sending lots of love to you. Happy birthday to Divine. Okay. Here's your birthday cake and some balloons and some presents and some partying. Yeah. There you go, Divine. Get a little bit of everything. I sent you some cake. You can eat some cake on Miss Gypsy, and there's some balloons for you. And your present is right there in the chat. Party for Divine. And Divine donated as well. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he donated to his sister. Yeah, thank you. I guess I got it. Oh, I guess I don't have to say that. Okay. And if, let's see, and CB will be next. If Cinnamon, I'm going to get your name right too one day, so I'll go over here and check it out right now. Sheenam. Sheenam, are you here? All right, after that is CB. CB, are you here? Aw, I missed one of my things. All right. Some nights it's letting me know about all my rides, and other nights I can't hear it. You know you're gifted, aw. All right, so we're moving on. So CB, are you here? Thank you so much for the super chat, Divine. You make me feel special. No, B-E-A-N-E and C. You want a reading? I'll give you a reading. All right, Divine Timing gets a on-house reading. We're so proud of you. The card went falling out. We're so proud of you. Be proud of who you are and where you've been and where you're going. Yeah, be proud. Let's see what else Divine Timing needs. Yeah, Divine Timing needs buy the book. You got to do things by the book, bro. Ooh, cards are flying out all over the place for Divine Timing tonight. There's unfinished business going on. Oh, what's unfinished? Oh my goodness, cards are going all over the place, all over the ground for you. Something that needs to be cleaned up. There's something by the book needs to be cleaned up on your birthday. Come on, cards, you can be better for Divine Timing on his birthday. Oh, exchanging gifts. Yeah, there's some gifts out there for you, bro. Yeah, some good gifts. Yeah, we like the gift card. Yeah. But the gifts are coming because you've done things by the book. You have cleaned. This is, I think that you have cleaned up. You have cleaned up some unfinished business because you have done it by the book. And Divine wants to know, Universe wants to know that they're proud of you. They're proud of who you are and where you've been and where you're going, and how you're exchanging gifts out there into the world. That you go deep. Yeah, you do. You go deep. There's no place like home. You're blessed, you know. You go deep to people's home, to the soul of their home. And the home is the temple, you know. The temple is our home. That's where you go deep with the emotional self. Yeah, going deep with that never-ending story. What about that never-ending story? Now how many of your cards are going all over the ground tonight? Yeah, and the never-ending story about feeling good about who you are, about how special you are, about the gift that you are. Yeah, we got that story going. Yeah, you're in between worlds. This is the lower vibrational story, but you're going in that higher vibrational story. And look at you're coming out the other end, so all cleaned up, nice and polished. Yeah. Mine's going in a beautiful direction. That's what's going on. That's the truth be told. He's going in a beautiful direction. That's truth being told. He's finding his own love story. Yeah. He's loving who he is. He's loving the soul he is. He's loving the journey. He's starting to come out. He's starting to come out on the other side. Nice and clean and polished up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I strut my stuff. I strut it, baby. Mm-hmm. It all started with the imagination, this beautiful imagination that we had this wish, we had this dream, this beautiful dream to allow us to be this higher vibrational frequency, this higher vibrational being, and feeling this awesome, amazing, beautiful soul that we always are. And that's where we get to live, and you know, this is going round and round. We get to live in that beautiful, amazing pose. That's where we get to live. Mm-hmm. And this higher vibrational story on a regular basis, and you get to watch the world with a new set of lenses, a new set of eyes. You're observing all the beauty out there. Every time you take a look out there, you're seeing something more beautiful. You've got a brand new life. You're observing this new life. You're so proud. Look at how you're observing the women. You're observing the new life. You're observing the soul, how vibrant you are, how vibrant you're observing how gifted you feel. You know, this is beautiful. I love it. Yeah, I love it. That's so really, really awesome, amazing. I love how the cards come out. Over imagining, looking over imagining. What the imagination has to do with this feeling that you're imagining how wonderful you feel. You're imagining how vibrant you feel. You're imagining how you don't feel this dirt, this grunky story anymore. That you're feeling this beauty within. You're feeling blessed. Truth be told. I love it, I love it. That's what I got for you, Divine. Alright, that was for the first 5. Now we want another reading for Divine, just for divine timing. 2 readings tonight for divine timing. Let's see. Let's see, what did Divine need to surrender to on his birthday? That's a surrender card. Maybe I shouldn't just surrender to your soul's path. I love it. Your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Oh, doesn't that sound familiar? Embrace every lesson and every moment. Yeah, I love it. Surrender to your own soul's path on your birthday. Mm-hmm. The bottom of the deck, surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal and just do something fun. Playtime, recreation time. Play for your birthday. Just play, play, play. Make it a fun day. That's what I gotta say. All right. Okay, CB must not be here. How about Felicia? Are you here? Felicia. Felicia, I know you were just here. Everybody's disappearing before the reading comes tonight. There you are. All right, perfect. Am I going to receive? All right, perfect. Am I going to receive an important job contract in July? May I know any information about it? Thank you. Yeah, hush baby, just stay there. I'll get you right after Felicia. All right, good night, divine timing. Happy birthday. Enjoy. And get plenty of rest. Big happy changes. Ooh, that means that's a big yes. You're going to receive an important job contract in July. That's a yes, okay? And may you know any information about it? Well, it's a happy change. Let's see which cards will show us information about it. Let's see. New job, I know. I've been waiting for this transformation for a long time. Well, that's big happy changes. That's the biggest yes out of that deck besides the actual yes card. But that's good, you know. So I would expect something. Look at wishes and dreams coming true. Love above as it is below. It is something you've been wishing for a long time. Yeah, well, it looks like that's a yes and that's a yes, and it's something that you love, something that you enjoy. Yeah, hush, baby. Just hold on just a moment. Let me get Felicia's done. Yeah. Anything else that Felicia needs to know? Oh, look at that. And that's the happy ever after fairy tale dream and story. That's abundant. That's 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling that's yes, yes, yes. So you're getting the job. It's something that's going to make you happy. It's going to be full of love. It's going to provide for you everything that you ever wished for, you ever imagined, or you ever wanted. I mean, that is so beautiful. That's all you need to know, that it's happening. It's happening, girlfriend. It's happening. The Ten of Pentacles, that's everything. That's wealth. That's abundance. That's well taken care of. That's love. That's laughter. That's play. That's joy. That's happiness. This is love as above, as it is below. There's nothing but love coming in from this job change that's happening. Yeah, I love you too. Just tell me about it once it all happens. I want to hear about the end result now. I feel happy too. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm elated. Yeah, it's really good. It looks positive to me. But, I don't want to read no more. That's so cool. I mean, that is so positive. Why would I want to bring anything more into it? Felicia. That's what I want. That's what I want my cards to say too, for my income. Let's let the income come in. Let it flow, baby. Let it flow. All right. Hush, baby. Go ahead and post your question. Felicia, I'm so happy you came in. Here, send me some hearts. Send me some hearts this way. In the little chat, send some hearts. Yeah, like that. Just need to be patient and get through it. I get it. Right now, I'm telling you that should help you with some more patience. All right. How does Nitish feel for me? Is he my future spouse? Is he in love with me, really? I've been finding nothing but feathers all week. I got these here, and I got more feathers than are in my car. It's crazy. And I have a white feather, which means I'm definitely in the line. Man, so show me. LP, ooh, happy to see you here. Let's see. Nitisha, okay. Love, I love. Ooh, there's love there. Ooh, big love. Look at how big that heart is. That love is growing. It's expanding. Yeah, there is so much love there. Are they your future spouse? Are they your future spouse? Are they your future spouse? Success? Yeah, I would say so. And does he love me? Well, he really loves you. It showed that already. How does he feel about you? Can you give me more feelings? How does he feel about you? That they feel balanced with you. They feel the soul connection. They feel this togetherness with you. They feel at ease with you. Yeah, perfect. You're the yin to their yang, or vice versa. I had 3 cards that answered all your questions. Like 1, 2, 3. Wham, bam, thinking, man. We got all the answers. They're beautiful. Lots of love. I do see marriage. And, this is 2 coming together in a balanced format, sharing their hearts together. That's what I have for you, Hush Baby. LP, make sure you hit that like button. And Hush Baby, I hope you hit that like button too. I forgot to ask you guys. You guys need to hit that like button. Felicia already did. Okay, Hush Baby, did you hit the like? Okay, and LP, you hit the like button? Okay. Hush Baby, did you hit the like button? All right, perfect. All right. Thank you so much. So, LP, go ahead and post your question. Does Divine want me to marry him? Well, I see you guys coming together. And it says that you guys are coming together. Does Divine want you to marry him? I don't know where my dowsing tool took off to, so I'll just pull another card. I guess you want triple confirmation. Does Divine want you coming together? Does Divine want you guys getting married? Does Divine want you to marry him? That's up to you, honey. See, that's up to you. Up to you. Divine wants you to make that conscious choice, I would say. It's up to you. Energy between me and Kay. His message is for me. Okay, energy between the two of you. And then what's coming up for you? Okay, let's just go here. All right, what's coming up for you between you and Kay? Ooh, that's the happiest card in the whole deck. That's what's coming up between the two of you. You're so welcome. I love the message too. So. All right, energy between you two is the happiest card in the deck. You know, messages for the two of you. What's coming up is the happiest card in the deck. Can you share? And we got the happiest card in the deck. Do you want to share any other? You want to give us any more in-depth information about what's going on with these two? I mean, we already got the happiest card in the deck. Why do we need any more cards? I don't know. We might want to know anything. Love story going on. Ooh, you two are connected on the love level. I guess that makes it a little bit better than the happiest card. We got nothing but love going. Yeah. Is there anything else on that? I like it when the cards are already so good. I don't know if I want to pull any more, but we can only get more happier, right? We can only get a happier story going, right? We want that happy story. New beginnings, new offering. It's brand new beginning. You guys are going to feel grounded. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel complete. You're just going to feel like everything is right there. Like you're going to feel on top of the world. Like you guys are connected by soul. It's like you guys have been led together by divine. Beautiful, beautiful. You're no in communication. I know you're in no communication, but even though you may not be in a physical communication form, there is a spiritual communication being led by divine for you too. You know, and this communication that is going on, that is on divine's level, is a higher vibrational frequency that's actually going on. One of joy, happiness, play, laughter, passion, desire. There is being love that's being shared between the two of you, even if you're in a no communication. That doesn't mean you're not communicating at a soul level. I see you guys communicating on a soul level, and it's because here I see that this could still be alone, but you're feeling your worth, you're feeling your value, you're feeling as if, you know, this is feeling your worth and your value. This is about you feeling your passion and desire within. I'm not sure. There definitely you guys are connected at a soul level. Here you might not be together because this is not together yet. Even though they're showing togetherness here, this is you guys are connected on a soul level. Divine has led you guys to be connected. Okay. Can you show me, are these two physically together is what I wanted to ask. Now this is about, we're making sure we're leaving any of the lower vibrational story behind, that, you know, something isn't working or it hasn't worked, that we're only taking the worthy story. We're only taking the story that makes us feel valuable, that makes us feel whole, that makes us feel complete. Anything else that can... It says, look at, it says, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to say. We still got a lot of stuff to say. from a soul level, you guys are connected. You're connected with love. You're connected through divine. You're connected. The reason why you guys are connected is actually helping you with your own worth. It's helping you with your own passion. It's helping you with your own desire. It's helping you actually conquer the dragons within, conquering these lower emotional feelings within, that you actually become friends with those dragons within, that those lower vibrational stories actually help lead you and guide you into this awesome, amazing feeling. It's bringing you feeling of worth. So this no contact situation is actually bringing your value up of this worthiness of who you are as a person. It's allowing your soul to shine and radiate from within, feeling grounded and whole and complete, feeling that passion and desire, feeling as if you can conquer the world. We can conquer those lower vibrations. See how she's sitting here on the dragon. The dragon and her become friends. These are all the lower emotional stories that have gone on and run on our show in the background in the past. But today, this is what's happening because of this connection you got going on here. That those dragons are no longer running your show. You guys are, teamed up, buddied up. That, you're able to work together because you've walked away from any of the lower emotional feelings that have been there before, and only taking what is worthy and valuable forward with you. That's why, that's what happens in these no contact situations. We find our value, we find our worth, and we find our joy and happiness and peace. So that's what's going on with you. That's the truth. That's crystal clear. So many things are unsaid between us in the 3D. I get it. I got that. I got that whole story. I mean, there's hardly anything that's even said between us in the 3D world, but this is going on in the 5D world, which is growing us and it's expanding us. So I want you to take that and not be so attached to rather it's happening in the 3D or not, because the 3D, in our 3D world, we have a lot of things to surpass, because we have, in this 3D world, we have judgment, we have opinion, we have attitudes, we have frustration, we have lower vibrational stories from generational wounds and past that we got to deal with, and maybe we haven't learned how to work through. But through the soul level, you guys are connected in this beautiful way. You guys are connected through love. You're connected through joy, happiness, peace, harmony. From the soul level, it's actually helping you find your worth, leaving those lower stories behind, finding your value, finding your passion, finding your excitement. That's the truth, finding your worth. It is divinely led, divinely guided. Even if you guys are apart, divine is in the middle of you guys' connection. Let me see. Let me pull. Let's see if there's anything that you could surrender to that'll help you within this journey while you guys are in this no contact, especially in the 3D world. Making sure that we're not holding on to the resentment that it should be differently than what it is, because that actually it kind of poisons the soul. It brings a lower vibrational in to try to forgive others for their shortcomings and for them not making any movement forward, or just make sure that you keep moving in this positive direction with a positive situation in your life. To surrender to inner peace, so we can cultivate the inner peace on a daily basis, so we're not so worried to rather this is happening in the 3D world or not. Believe me, I'm in the same kind of boat, and it's, you see me with my higher vibrational story. I mean, I do get into the slump, and I get into the slump is because I want something sooner, faster than when it's happening. But I can see when I start to really open my eyes, I know why divine has it right where it's at, you know. So surrender to the inner peace, you know, cultivate the inner peace on a daily basis. This includes meditation, or meditation could be just sitting outside or staring at the water, or just, you know, just sitting there drinking your cup of coffee or tea, you know, just taking that alone time. Focus on stillness within and enjoy the inner self, you know. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. Okay. It makes sense. I feel it all divine, and things will fall into place at the right time. Yeah, it will fall into place the right time, however it falls into place. That's what we have to trust in. However it's going to fall into place, it's going to do exactly what it needs to. But this person is a big catalyst to our growth, you know. And it is happening from love, you know, and you both are going through the same journey. Surrender to your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, and compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So it's just making sure that we're not having our heart chakra blocked because of something that hasn't happened, which could happen. It could happen any day. It could happen any time, okay? But in the meantime, we have to trust the process, okay? Divine knows exactly what it's doing. And I mean, we may see, I mean, even in my own story, I might just see, well, I know why this is happening or that's happening. And that may be all false too. It just may be something that keeps, you know, an illusion over me. So divine, because divine wants to surprise us. Divine wants to give us the ultimate gift. And if we can know everything ahead of time, how in the world is divine going to give that ultimate gift to us? And I would say that, you know, if you can feel that person's love from a distance, go ahead and allow yourself to feel that love from a distance, not to block it. Allow it in, because, you know, that's working with our first and second chakra then, is allowing us to feel that, and allowing our heart chakra to be open, not to be afraid of this kind of love, because it is an intense love story that's going on behind the scene. For the cards that came up, it's an intense love story that's going on. And so what I would do in the meantime is surrender to your soul's path. You know, your life journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Okay, messages from him to you. Okay. Sometimes I feel so many things from, I know, I get it. I do too. I feel it from my divine counterpart too. All right, we get some messages coming in from him. I am so grateful for the spiritual lesson. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, that's from the intensity of the connection, because the connection is intense, and sometimes they don't, you know. That's the fear that we've got to work through. Like, we got to conquer that dragon within and allow that to become their friend, you know. Give me some more. More. I wish I could share my good news with you. The timing just wasn't right for us. And it wasn't, because if it was, we'd already be together, right? I bury myself in work to forget about you. You speak to me through music. There goes the love card. I love you. Yeah, that's the truth. Because I don't have a sore throat now. I'm not coughing, but right now my throat's itchy and it's coughing because that's the truth. You speak to them through music and they love you. Woo, woo, woo. I know. Ah, I'm telling you. Mm. Thank you, Miss Gypsy, for taking the time and the beautiful reading. You're so welcome. I'm happy to be here for you. All right, I am going to call it quits for the night. I do have I know it's not, I said I was going to quit by 1 o'clock, so it's about 20 minutes till. I do have a couple rides to do in the morning and get some, walk my dog, get a little nap in before I do the reads. Yeah, I feel much better for you too. You know what? I think that's what I utilize the cards for, is because we're through this journey, whether it's this journey or a different journey, and we go through our struggles and we go through our things. And when I bring out the cards will every single time make me feel better, even if it's showing me whatever else is going on, even if it's chaos that's going on. Somehow I can get to the higher vibrational part of the story, and it always makes me feel better. So you're so welcome, and thank you. And until next time, you guys, I know there's a third person in the background. I don't know who it is. So all right, thank you for being here. I love you guys so very much. Until next time, which will be Monday. And if you guys see me posting stuff throughout the week, go and check on it. Go ahead and click the like button over there. Leave a message over there. Just all that helps the channel as I'm pushing through, making it grow. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye, butterflies. Catch